Yes, sir. Going on the live stream. Going on the live. We going on the live, the live, the live, the live, the live. Going on the live, the live, the live, the live, the live. Get this video link here. Uh, let's do it. Only right. Only right. Only right. You ready for the rip? Oh, nah, I don't think so, bro. They're setting it up for NFP Friday. Gonna, it's gonna dump. We saw this script before, bro. We saw this script before when we always go into Iran or Middle East. There's gonna be pain, baby. Especially Monday. Monday, April 6th. Pain. He's like, yeah, red whip, yeah. Let me post it on the socials. Damn, I still have that fucking um still have that profile. Yes, sir. Let's go over it. Let's go over it quickly. Alright, go over what happened today, boys. What happened today? Hmm. Join in, join in. Yo, join in, join. Let's go. Just putting it all on the socials right now. Hold on. Let me go first. Order flow recap live right now. That's done. And I guess Instagram is the only one. TikTok don't do links. Do this for followers. Story. How do I do this shit again? Oh, you had to pick. Damn. It's a old ass pick. Old ass pick. Where's that shit? Huh. What's up, guys? Yeah, pour in, pour in. Oh, right here. Maybe I do this. Yeah, do this. We could do this. Hold on, hold on. Damn. Let me do that again, boys. Hold on. 2, 5. Clicking on it, guys. If we can upload that. Yo, what's up, fam? What's up, Taj? Oh, Greece in the building. God damn, Greece is in the building. What's up, Greece? How's trading out there, man? Greece is all up in trading? That's wild. I've never been to Greece though. Be a good time to go to Greece. Let me do a class in Greece. You know what I mean? Uh, yeah, I saw that perfect zone for massive sell liquidity. Yeah, we in. Let's go. We play it at 6:30. Which what you gonna play at 6:30? Hey, yeah, it's my first time here. Okay. Right. I mean, you're not wrong. Price does move every candle to the right. Oh yeah, I know. My fucking mic, bro. This mic sucks, bro. I'm upgrading the mic soon, so I know it sucks. I gotta fucking keep yelling and yelling and yelling for it to catch my fucking my voice. Oh, yeah. Wait like maybe like 6 more minutes before we recap today's price action, man. Are you guys green, red? What we doing? What we doing? Green, red for today? I mean, textbook, man. Textbook everything today. Crazy, crazy, crazy move. All right, let me look at the Discord real quick. Thank you for all the content. I am not able to trade futures. Is there any way, other trading instrument that you would recommend with the volume footprint setup? I'm trying to learn on SPY, but having a hard time finding that value imbalance is equivalent. Yeah. It's different. Volume on SPY and volume on NASDAQ is very different. Um, you're gonna have to find what volume works for you on NASDAQ. What is considered a whale on SPY or ES. Yeah. No telling. Yeah, no telling with Trump. Yeah. Trump gave an ultimatum till Monday. He keeps extending it. I think he's extending it because everybody's on vacation this week, I guess. Easter or spring break or whatever for the last 2 weeks or whatever. So he wants to get everyone's attention, right? Everyone's attention will be on April 6th when everyone comes back to work, right? So he's gonna lay out some kind of news that will blow everybody's mind on on Monday. You need to make 10K and I'll get the hell to vacation. Yeah, I mean anyone that makes 10K would definitely go on vacation. Sir. Yo, where's Majestic Hop Hop? Is he in this on the stream right now? If you're on the stream, Majestic, talk here, man. Minimum volume is 0. Don't look at the volume for man. Usually spotting bearish versus bullish volume. Yeah, I mean, I'll go over that too. But today's a great example of how to follow these volume footprint candles and what to look for. If you don't know, you're gonna know after this live. Yeah. Oh, we got 3 minutes. 3 minutes till we go over what's going on today, and then what's going on um for the rest of the week, or just rest of the day. No, the war and people on vacation. That's right. I know. You know it. It happens in the U.S. A lot of volume with still low probability. I don't know what that means, to be honest. To be honest. Uh, I don't recall Easter being choppy. Yeah, maybe. I mean, summer is more choppy than Easter. Yeah, I think from like June, end of June to like beginning of August is pretty choppy. Easter week, I don't know. I don't recall being a choppy like top of my head. I remember it being choppy Easter week. Green, red, put in the chat. What we got? What we got? Red or green today? Everybody but better be green. Super green today. Super green today. Super, super, super green today. Trading wise, I've been trading futures since COVID. Before that, I was trading options. Before that, I was got into forex. But forex was just my introduction to trading, and then I got into options, and then now futures. For futures 2020, options 2018, 2019, 2 years, 2 3 years with options. Forex 2010. So the charts are not foreign to me. That's what you're asking. All right. I guess we gave him a lot of time, right? 6 minutes. About 5 6 minutes. I mean, you know how long already? Yeah, about 14 15 minutes already. All right. For everybody that joined, welcome. Yeah, it's random. I do lives random. I don't, people don't pay me to go live and analyze the markets, but I think um the way I analyze it, I guess, I don't know. Might be different from everybody, or might be the same. I don't know. I don't see anyone analyzing the same markets or the same way I analyze markets. Number one, I do NASDAQ futures. So if you're coming in here and you're new, I do only trade NASDAQ. I have traded ES before, traded SPY, um, QQQ, and NASDAQ. I feel like NASDAQ is like the middle ground with volatility. ES, I guess, moves, but it doesn't move as well as volatility wise as Nasdaq. And when you're trading and when you're day trading an asset, you want an asset to move. You don't want an asset to move sideways or just like a little, a little pump or a little dump that ES does. You don't want, you don't want that stuff. You want an asset um that gives you direction, and that gives you volume, to a certain direction and a certain way when you're trading, and you want volume. And volume, for the indices or the indexes like your SPY, your QQQ, your ES, your NQ, they move off of volume and they move um, relative to the market or the strength of the market or the volume of the market. So when you're trading like regular stocks or whatever the case is, right? If you're trading tech stocks, like those tech stocks move because of Nasdaq, you know. So um, when I first, came on board, I was, trading all this other stuff, but I realized come to realize um that watching every other stock with multiple charts on the board or screens is it's not for me. I like to look at one thing. I like to master one thing. I like to see it and then master whatever is in front of me. See the order flow and then make a decision. I don't want to be pulled into like three or four stocks and then I have to pull up the stock and then I have to look at the order flow. Or if you look at options, you look at time and sales. Um, if you're scalping. So it's like, there's a lot of things you got to look at um, when you're deciding what, asset to trade or not. Um, and then to my point is, it's like this is like the middle ground. This is the perfect, like for me, my personality was like, I want to know if I win or not fast. So Nasdaq gives that for me. It's a middle ground. Um, it's quick. Um, when I get in, I already know where my stop loss is. I already know where my target is, and I just gotta follow the volume footprint candles and then to my target or not. So it's very easy for me to get into these trades and follow it. And you gotta learn that with with your personality and what you look for. If you're looking for more of a bigger move or you like to hold longer, if you can't watch the chart longer, uh, you can't watch a chart like minute by minute, like New York Open, like 9:30 to like 12 o'clock, 12:10. Um, then this might not be for you. Um, this strategy is built on scalping on the 1 minute. This is very quick 1 minute candles. They have to read on the fly and then make a decision on what's going on or whatnot. Um, and this system has been built over 7 or 8 years of just watching Nasdaq and S&P 500 and the Dow as well. Actually, also went into the DAX, the German DAX, and the Nikkei exchange as well. And nothing moves as how it moves with New York Open on Nasdaq. You can argue that the Dow does move too, but the Dow is more erratic compared to Nasdaq and price and how it moves. But essentially, it's like how you read order flow and how you read order flow and how it gets you know interpreted through your eyes or whatever. Um, for me, I've always looked for a reason, right? Like when you start trading, you always look for a reason, like patterns. Patterns are the first thing you look for. Trend lines are the first thing when you research, and then you go to ICT because you see the fair value gap. And now, like the fair when it goes to the fair value gap, you see it react, and you're like, oh shit, this fair value gap works. Um, but then you realize, like, oh shit, most of the time it does not work, and uh, sometimes it works, right? So, like, what's going on inside? Like, price action can tell you like so much from what's going on, and then you have to like like zoom in more to see what else is going on inside the candle, um, to see you know how that candle formed, and the mechanics of it is different from what other like really um like popular accounts tell you, because what they tell you on these popular accounts, and they're groomed to tell you these things, uh so that you could purchase whatever they want to purchase, and then or links or whatever, and then they'll get you to do to buy all these accounts, and then they get commissions off these accounts, especially with those FX brokers. They get commissions off every fucking lot that you trade with, and yeah, and they're trading trend lines, they're trading support and resistance, just like basic surface level content, right? And that's how they get you, right? They do massive hours of how I made 3,000 in 5 minutes, how I made 2,000 in 2 minutes. Here's why: trend line break, supply and demand, whatever the case is, right? They'll get you to that, and then, oh, well, oh, what broker you use, or what platform you use. Boom, they get you there, and then you buy it. They get commission off it, and then they're recurring monthly revenue on you. That's how the industry works right now, right? What I'm showing you is how you could educate yourself and fish for yourself, right? Like, um, today's uh, today's order flow was brilliant, like brilliant. Like, days like this is great. Other days it's not like this, right? But those other days that are not like this day will erase all those days, not even days, but day here and there, that order flow does not work. Order flow works when the large participants come in, but there's no follow through. That's when the order flow does not work, right? Um, and it's different for everybody, because when I taught my model, the AAD model, um, is different for everybody and their comfortable level, right? Everybody wants 1 to 2, 1 to 3. Some people like 1 to 1. Some people just like negative RR, but just use whale, and then if they're green, they just scalp 10, 20 points and they're good, right? So it's different for everybody and what they're trying to achieve. But what I'm teaching everybody is that with every strategy that you have, trend line break, supply and demand, ICT, SMT. What else am I missing? EMAs. I don't even know. I don't even know how to trade the RSIs, MACDs, right? All these are lagging indicators. Are They are results of what happened with order flow, right? So order flow dictates of what happened. So there's a couple of things when you look at order flow, right? Like order flow, you see a whale or you see a large buyer or seller, you're not just gonna buy out of nowhere, right? You have to have context before you get into trade. You have to have a plan before you get into the day. As a day trader, you need a plan, number one, and you need to know where you're gonna execute these levels, right? And now, if you're working a job and if you're somewhere else, put alerts on the levels, right? There's a previous day high, there's VWAP, there's value area high, there's point of control, Asia high, Asia low, London low, whatever. If there's a key level you're keened on and you're working, put a fucking alert for that key level. And then when that key level hits, go on your phone or laptop, whatever you have, look at it, Have the volume footprint candles on to confirm if it's gonna go your way or not, and then execute. That's all it is, right? I have my model, but you guys could have your own model too, right? Like I have my own model, which I think is, superior, but to each his own. If you don't agree with aggression, it's very hard not to agree with my concepts, right? Because you can, for a fair value gap, an order block, uh, a trend line break, right? Those are all like assumptions, right? But when you're looking at order flow and you're looking at a large whale that just happened right in front of you on a 1 minute, it's very hard to ignore when you see it just step into the market. Very hard to ignore, right? You see it, you see a whale in the ocean is very hard, right? Like it's rare. Like who sees whales in the ocean? Just in reality, you know, when you see one, you're like, oh shit, this is what's going on here, you know? Like it alerts you. So the purpose of using the whale vocabulary is to tell you, like, yo, this is something you gotta look at, right? All right, is it aggression or is it being absorbed? Is one or two things, absorption or aggression. Okay, if it's not either the two, you step away. Now, delta flip is just a second level of it. So it's either aggression, absorption. Where am I in the where am I in the chart? Am I at a reasonable position? Do I have room to hit the target? What is my R and R, right? If I'm close to a target and there's a whale, why would I take that if it's a negative R and R? Okay, I mean, if you're gonna pass a you're gonna pass a prop firm challenge or get your first payout, yeah, take it. But if you're trading daily on a personal, I'm not gonna enter on a negative RR trade, or I have a whale and it's right by my target, right? Like, what am I gonna get that? What am I gonna get? Or if I have absorption, I'm right by my target. Like, you have to think. There's a lot of confluences when you're trading. You have to think, okay, you have to look at the order flow. You have to look at the large participants. Then you have to look at the position. You have to look at your key levels. What is the context? Are you going back to the mean? Are you going back to, point of control? Is it a mean reversion play? Is it a continuation play? Right? You got to look at these things. And all these motherfuckers, all these gurus, not going to tell you that. And I gotta tell you, yo, is it a continuation play? Is it a back to the mean? Because they don't know, like the Nasdaq, everything we're trading right now. Everything you see on my chart is a result of an auction between buyers and sellers. What they agree on or what they don't agree on. Balance and unbalance. It's auction market theory. That's your foundation, right? That is your foundation of what is going on in the market. So, um, what to my point is trade your personality, trade what you're accustomed to. If you trade like me, then we trade the same. We trade. I want to know when I'm wrong fast, and okay, if I'm right, I want to. Okay, how could I stretch it to know I'm right? Right, that's my personality. If I'm wrong, wrong quick. If I'm right, slow it down. Where's the key level? And then where am I gonna take profit? And I'm gonna use volume footprint candles to get me to that destination. And that's it. That's as easy as it gets right there. Plain and simple, right? For all my new beginners, right? This might look a lot. Right now, my chart is a 5-minute chart. Um, this is the slower version, I guess, if you want. This is the overall map. I call this my drone map because this is how um, my drone overlooking me as I'm on the ground sniping, right? So my drone is overlooking what are my enemies, What do I need to? How do I gonna extract the money off the market? So the 5 minute is is what is going to happen now. There's going to be a lot of people that are going to argue with you. 1 minute, 5 minute, 15, 1 hour, 4 hour, whatever. What is your purpose? How long are you looking at the charts, right? How much time are you going to have to look at the charts? If you're day trading, 9:30 Eastern Standard Time to 12 o'clock, you are looking at 5 minute to 1 minute. I can argue with that all day. People can argue right back. But if you are day trading and if you're looking to be consistent and extract money from NASDAQ or ES or maybe Dow, I don't know, but you are day trading. You're trading every day to extract some sort of profit and then you're done. Or you lose small and you're done, right? This is day trading. You're not swing trading where you have to look at the 15, the 1 hour, the 4 hour, or the daily. So why are you looking at all these time frames when you're day trading? When you're day trading, you're looking at 5 minute, 1 minute. Why are you looking at anything else? Right? So let's just go over because I know I can go on a tangent on what to look for, whatnot. There's a lot of stuff I argue or whatnot. But right now you're looking at the 5 minute, right? This is the 5 minute, and to summarize what happened today, 5 minute opened up here. This this bluish area right here is pre-market, right? So pre-market, we opened up Globex, right? Asia just said fuck you. We're just going higher, right? Maybe because um they want to raise the prices for it to bring it down. NFP. Maybe they're just hedging here with options. With the big institutions, they like to hedge with futures because they are heavy in options puts right now, right? So I don't know. They came up here. Could be a couple of reasons why they do it. I don't need to know the why. I just need to know what I'm seeing. So here, Asian session, we rallied up, right? So this is auction market theory, guys. We find an area of imbalance right here. This whole 500-point move is unbalanced. This is aggression from buyers. Boom. London shows up. Now we're agreeing on price. We're agreeing on price here. Agreeing. We open up, right? So obviously, when we open up, we are short-term long bias, right? So we come up, we hit London high on the 5 minute. We come back, okay. We go, we go higher, and then we hit this blue line, which is previous day high over here, right? So we get a couple of reactions on previous day high, which is not a very key level if you're trying to day trade Nasdaq, right? So here we hit it. I don't know about you, and I don't know how long you've been trading Nasdaq or any kind of trading you've done. But previous day high, previous day low is an area you must always have. So it hits it, okay, whatever. Not even looking at order flow. It hits it, comes back down, hits it again, comes back down, almost hits VWAP. This is New York low. We come back down, and then we just rip right through previous day high. I don't know what happened around this area. I didn't even look at news yet to understand what this area, what this kind of news happened here, right? Because this is a to me this is a news event. Something happened. Trump, I don't know. Trump, war news. Something happened around lunchtime today for us to. just go bonkers, right? We go bonkers and we just stay bonkers till the end of the day. Now here for Asia, right now, we hit, we go unbalanced. This is all unbalanced. This high right now is all unbalanced. So now Asia is just finding balance, right? So this is just auction market theory, guys. Unbalanced to balance, right? So that's your first order. This is your first order in your head. What market am I in when I'm coming into New York Open? Here, right? Here, just here, we are unbalanced to balanced. Now, New York opens. If we're balanced London, what's going to happen New York, right? Either we come back to the mean, right, and stay consolidating here, or we break the fuck out, right? We have the consolidation here. We come back up, we have a little consolidation, and we go back up. So with this London fair value, right? You want it. I mean, a 500-point move pre-market. I would want a balanced market. You know, when I'm going into New York, I'm looking for a balanced market, right? When I go into New York, we found unbalanced in Asia, London fair value, right? For Nasdaq, 500-point move is crazy overnight. So it already made the move. So why would it extend, right? This is news. But this from 9:30 to 12:30, this is balance, right? You have to know what market you're in, right? So when market opens, we're looking for balance, right? Short term, we're like, okay, longs is cool, right? Cool, right? We sweep London high. I'm looking for long. I'm looking for a continuation. Boom. I get to previous day high. I'm looking for a breakout because bam, because we're bullish all day today, right? But you have to understand that before we got bullish here, we were balanced, right? So balance means we're coming back to the mean. We're looking for rejections. We're not looking for direction. We're looking back to the mean, meaning we're looking back into the middle, or we're fading breakouts and we're fading breakouts basically. What the case is. So once we go back into um, let's go into our volume flipping candles. I just told you context. Like I just dropped gems on balance, unbalanced, key levels, personality, traits, what to look for, what you're doing, why Nasdaq futures, um, why not individual stocks, why not options, why not forex. We went through all that, right? Now we go zoom in, and it might be intimidating for some of y'all, but you have to learn this shit, right? You have to. You have to. All that context will lead you to 9:30 opening, and I'm gonna tell you all of my thoughts as we look into volume footprint candles. Let's zoom in. All right. Okay. 9:30 candle. All right. Couple things you need to know about volume footprint candles. Couple things you need to know about volume footprint candles. Right. Lime green markers are bullish imbalances. Okay. Simple. Lime green marker with my settings are bullish imbalances. So if you look diagonally, 101 to 319 times 3. 0 to 207 times 3, 0 to 114 times 3, right? We understand bullish imbalances, right? The first candle is a lot of volume. Don't even look at it. If you want to look at it, if you want to make, you want to make a theory of what's going on here. We have a bullish imbalance here. We have stacked bullish imbalances, 3 levels where buyers were more in control here. Came up, right? We absorb this 425. Anything over 400, right, is a whale. So this whale supposed to bring the price lower. It did not. Price close higher, right? So absorption and aggression and delta flip of green. So this whole candle is an AAD candle, right? But I don't like to trade the first candle. I don't care about the first candle. But if any other time, this is an AAD candle. You ride that motherfucker all the way, whatever direction it's going, right? But of course, it's gonna hit London, right? We hit London. What does it do? What does it do? Right? Pulls back into our stack bullish imbalance right here. We hold it. We come up here. These candles are just regular candles. What we're looking for are 400 and above, right? Or key level. So right now, right? Once we sweep London high, what I'm doing here is I'm marking London high, 439.25, right? 439.25. I'm marking it. We just swept it, London high, right? We just swept London high. I'm marking it, and I'm making sure I have it in my scope, right? Coming here, I'm looking, I'm looking, I'm looking right here. This could have been an entry. We saw this bearish imbalance. One more point. Ooh, one more could have been right here that we took this lower, but we didn't. Okay, okay. We see this stacked imbalance plus this absorption of. Okay, first off, we have these two. This whale right here, right? This whale, big seller whale, is supposed to bring price down 506. What does it do here? Close green. This is absorption, guys. Right? We have absorption. We don't have a delta flip. We don't have aggression. We just have absorption. Right? We have one of the three. So when you're trading, you should. There's no fixed sizing, guys. There's all. There's dynamic sizing. Whatever your setup is, for me, like I'm gonna show you right now. For me, this setup, I liked it, right? But to be honest, it happened so fast. This candle happened so fast. I didn't want to chase it. So in hindsight, it looks good because this is an absorption, right? Absorption happened. I saw the 506, right? It come up here, and I'm thinking, oh, wait a minute. Are we gonna go higher or lower here? I just flinched here and this shot up. So I was like, all right, shot up. Not gonna even try, whatever. But shot up, right? This well got absorbed. This 788 got super absorbed, right? Here. So in my instance, I'm like, oh shit, it just got absorbed. We got 453 right here. Um, let me see, right? This is the candle. So let me see what is the negative, what is the expectancy for me, right? Because I'm not gonna, my stop loss is down here, bro, right? If I'm gonna go up here to previous day high at candle close, because this move happened quick. When I was trading it, this move happened quick. So if I'm going to trade this shit, at a negative, I'm at a 0.6 R right now. 0.6 R, right? 0.6 R. So I'm not taking it. Even though there's a fucking AAD candle right here, I'm not taking it. It's negative RR. The fuck? Even if I did take it and this guy showed up, I'm out. Because this is a sign of aggression by the sellers. I mean, it did go higher, but you don't know, right? Here, it's negative RR. I'm not taking it. Not taking it. So did not take it. Came back up here. Okay, obviously went higher. Here we have another whale of 542. Are we taking this or not? You know? Like I usually like candle low, you know? Whenever the low of the candle that the whale did, I'm usually I usually put my stop loss there or have a mental stop, right? Because you have to give leeway for the whale. The whale came in, right? You don't know behind it if, they're gonna, re-up on it. You want to see a re-up on it. They're not gonna exactly get in at the, 550s here. They're gonna, maybe get some in the 550, average in, If you're a big player, you're gonna average in. You're not gonna just fucking go all out blazing. So whatever. It's negative RR. So I didn't take it. This guy, 561, um, did not close underneath, not even in the vicinity inside of it. And we were pushing hard already. And I was just waiting. Like I'm not gonna take this if I'm waiting for this thing previous day high to get swept. Like I'm not taking it, right? If key level is close to me, I'm not, I'm not taking it to the other side unless we get to these orders and we'll see after these orders what's going on, right? We hit here. Look at this bearish imbalance straight through. Boom. Okay, that's your first sign. Your second sign right here, 12 to 394. Bang. Another sign is there. Yo, they are averaging in here, guys. Right here, 200, 394, 306, 102. Right? They're coming in here. Buyers again tried to come here at 10:04 and then got rejected instantly. So what is your thought now? That okay? What my thought? Well, my thought here is all right. Sellers are here, bro. They're not gonna just give up previous day high. So let's see if they're gonna come back in and take it. So here, um, we do sweep previous day high over here. Well, we already swept it, but we're getting close. Get to here. Get to here. Sweep it again. They're coming here with the bearish imbalances here again, here again. They're having a hard time. And when they break out here, look at when they break out over here, right? So when they break out here, 40 to 206, 287, like this is not convincing, bro. It's not even over 400. Like if you were to break this, like I'm going to show you later, like if you were to break this, this would be convincing, right? Boom, I'm going to break out, bow, 400 over 400, let's go. Not even. We go lower. We go lower. These candles, I guess, I mean, they're bringing price lower. And then for here, right? For my convincing here was here. We got this lackluster, a weak aggression of buyers. So now, when it comes lower here, right? This almost got me in here, but I was like, yeah, I want to see a pink marker next to it. Um, but I was like, okay, I'm waiting. And then I get a clean sell right here, right? So a clean whale right here. So this clean whale, if you were to mark it out right here, right? This clean whale, large seller whale, showed up and, you know, entered shorts right here. So it looks like this, right? We have a large sale weller and delta flip. This 249 170. I guess you could take it as a form of absorption, but I mean, I just went I just went medium, right? I went medium. If it stops me out. I'm gonna come back in here at previous day high if the sellers come back in here. But you see the purple box? We hold it, we hold it, we hold it, we hold lower, we hold lower into New York low. Mhm. So this is the trade that I recapped over on Discord. You want to know my thoughts on it? It's on Discord. And that was just the brunt of it. We came here. The first 4 minutes was rocky. But if it was gonna stop me out, it was gonna stop me out. Did not come back here. Got another pink bearish imbalance. Look at this 410 that just got absorbed right here. Come back down here. We get a bearish imbalance here. We get absorption here. We're coming all red bars on the left. All aggressive sellers until we hit near low right here. Comes back up. Um, and then if you did not um, want to hold, if you're trying to hold into VWAP, this is your first indication that it's not going to work. This guy, this guy right here, right? This 495. This 495 is not going to work for your shorts, right? This large whale seller with a delta flip, no absorption. So you go medium size. Look, look at the precision, right? It holds. You could hold it to the large whale seller of previous, or you could wait for a reaction here. There's no reaction. You could just delete this large whale seller, right? They come up in here, reacts. We got this bullish imbalance right here. You can cut it off right. What? You could cut it off right here, if you wanted to. You could have cut it off strength. Depends on you, right? You already agreed. Just hold. Hold here. Hold here. Look at this guy. Look at this whale. Large whale seller right here. Right. Mark it out. Comes out. You could have held it to here. What happens here? We respect that area. We come back down. Right. We come back up to it. Right. We come back down. Come back down. Like you could take profit all here. I don't know, whatever your strategy is, you could take profit here, whatever. Right? But there's no whales coming in right now. There's almost lunchtime. Right? You gotta hold this large whale seller here. But coming into lunchtime, I don't know. You would have took it London high. I don't know. I mean, this would have been your like these momentum is showing up right here. I would beg to differ. If you're asking me, should I hold or not? I mean, there's momentum right here with your stack bullish imbalance. There's also here, bro. Even though you get another whale right here, another large cell whale right here, right? Um, you get this stack bearish imbalance, and then it gets invalidated, right? You would have to go break even here for that trade, right? And that sell up here, they're still coming in here because you could see from 81 to 299 bearish imbalance, right? There's still sellers up here at the 45 area, right? And then it just gets whacked on right here in 1224. And it's gonna happen during lunchtime. It's gonna go balanced. There's no volume, right? You packed it in already. If you won AM session, you're not gonna wait for this fucker that comes in at 12:38, right? This fucker, if you're a motherfucker that loves to scalp every fucking whale, right? You're gonna take this guy right here, right? Another whale, right? And then like if I saw this in real time, which I was not on the charts, to be honest, the hour is already done. But for me to take this trade, I would have to have a 50-point stop loss, right? Now, when you're thinking about the 50-point stop loss, you're thinking like, all right, I'm already green. Should I go small, medium? I mean, this is a rare medium cycle. We had Delta Flip. We have a actually, this is really aggressive because we have a stacked bullish imbalance and a whale. So it's like this is super aggressive. I don't know. For me, if it's a 50 point, I probably would have. That's hard, bro. I would have probably went small on that one. But the reward was great. Got that large whale seller. I mean whale buyer. Then you got this one here, another whale. Uh, another whale. So you could just trail your stops, right? If you wanted to go right, this happened. You wanted to put your stop right here by the whale. You could put it and get stopped out. You could put it to this whale or this stack bullish imbalance and then probably get stopped out. Um, and then yeah, I think that was it. Was it the most? Was there another setup I said? I don't recall. I, this is just reading order flow right now. Like I'm not even looking at my like market analysis that I was like analyzing before. Did I just? I think that was it. Yeah, I think that was it. Because if you look at the 5 minute, right? This was the move, right? Like, would you ask for more on a Tuesday afternoon? I mean, not really, right? But that's just the basis of what the advantage of volume footprint candles does to you, right? What kind of analysis it gives to you. It gives you extra information, and not just looking at these candlesticks or whatever. It gives you extra information. So for any strategy, it is uh, it's a complement to any strategy, and it's a confluence to any strategy. So I've um made you more made you understand more of how volume footprint works. You can use my settings, or you can use your own settings to your liking. There's a couple of users on Discord that you know fine tune it to their settings, but this is the settings that I use that are for me and my eyes and what I like to look at. Um, so it's clean and I could make a decision seconds in seconds. And you just gotta like tailor it to your liking and how you trade. But yeah, look at, yeah. Happens every day, guys. Happens every single day. The whales that I'm marking out right now, those whales are. I have a video where you can alert you for the whales. Um, or if not, if you just want to look for anything over 400, you could do as well for absorption. Um, yeah, pretty textbook today. Um, coming into the market, we went balanced, and then we got unbalanced, and then we just you know sort into here. Asia is right now just balanced, and yeah, I only trade New York session. That's the most volume, and It's the most when the large players come into play. But let me give you guys 2 minutes. Let me. I'll be right back. Gotta go pee pee, and then we'll ask some questions. Put questions on the chat. I'm gonna go in the chat right now and answer questions, and then we'll end it from there. So if you have any questions on volume footprint candles, put it on the chat, and I'll answer them when I come back. Ooh. Mhm. Well, let's do it. Let's do it. Do it. Do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. All right. Let's see. Go all the way up. Trade your personality. Yes. Trade your personality. Know your personality. Trade your personality. Scalping, long swings, or swing trading. I don't know. If you can't think fast on your feet, scalping's not for you. VWAP. I don't use anything. I just flip a coin. Wow. Yeah. Every time I try, five ticks. Excuse me. Yeah. Auction market theory. Yes. Auction market theory. Today was crazy. Hit by 940 by a few points. Saw it stall around 11 and closed short. It was target. Then break even stop. Just massive run after. I mean, I don't know what to tell you, bro. I don't know what to tell you. Um, trade volume footprint candles. It will allow you not to overtrade and get you good setups. If you're a 10 pointer, 20 pointer, I mean, massive opportunity. Trump candle. Trump said he wasn't supplying oil to Britain. Damn. For real? I didn't even look at the news. Okay. Gotta look at the news. That's why. Trump candle. Yeah, that was 1035. Yeah. Yeah, auction market theory. I don't consider it absorption unless the candle finished in the next ladder above it. I don't consider it absorption unless the candle finished in the next ladder above it. Yeah, you're right. To me, no close above or below whale is suspect. That's very true. It's flat. It could either go either way, 50-50. Can you send me, can you, I send you my screenshot so I show you what my setup looks like? Post it in the Discord, I guess. Yeah. All right. Yeah. I'm open for it, bro. Post in Discord and we'll see. We could compare. You look at the 4 hour and you'll see the cell wall. I mean, I guess if we come out of the 5 minute levels, a whale with an imbalance marker is preferred over a whale without one. Oh, I mean, would you want a whale with an imbalance marker or not an imbalance marker? Would an imbalance marker be a more of an confluence for you or no? So if a whale comes with an imbalance marker, would it be preferred without one? I mean, you just answered your own question, right? You just answered your own question. An imbalance with a whale is yes, and a whale with an unbalance? Okay, yeah. You know? I trade Bitcoin, saw the red cell wall forming at the top. Okay, I don't trade Bitcoin, so I don't know. Always breaking uptrend, a little crash, buyer traps. Yep. I took this trade, but I gave it a short stop loss. I don't do that. Look at the ATR. Um, Look at key levels around you to see for a stop loss. I usually give it like 10 points above the candle high or low. Or if there's a key level right above it or low, I put it right there. Or even even number, like a psych level, I put it there. For mental stops. Made 500, good. What's your chart settings? My chart settings are in the Discord. Bull flag? Now I know you're a troll, Holy Ghost. That bull flag. Seems stacked and balanced don't mean much at all. I mean, they are momentum and they could act as support for stacked imbalances, but for a trade idea, I mean, when I'm trading order flow and I see a stacked imbalance, I'm not. To your question, yeah, I'm not excited. I know it's a momentum play, right? I don't take a trade off stacked imbalances. I wait for it to come back. If a whale comes under those stacked imbalances, sure. Um, But other than that, it's just a marker or like a signature of momentum in the market. Um, and what you want to look at with stacked imbalances is if they come back to those stacked imbalances, if the buyers will come back in, or if their confluences to your setup, if the AAD candle or model has a stacked imbalance in that same candle, I would look into it. All of them have the same characteristics, like that same setting. Yep. NQ is coming down, forming a strong downtrend. All right. How did you determine 400 to be a whale for NQ? That's a good question. That is a good question. Scalp a core, like a millionaire. I don't know. Scalp a core asking the right questions. How did you determine 400 to be a whale for NQ? All right. So all the people that are asking these questions. Oh, do you trade gold? Oh, do you trade ES? Or SPY or QQQ? Right? How do you determine what is a whale in your asset? Is the question, right? How do you do that? By showing up every day at 9:30 and trading your model or what you see, right? Because I didn't start order flow. I did not start with or just order flow off the rip, right? I did all what you did. I did all the pattern trading. I looked back. I saw with the pattern trading what happened with supply and demand, what happened at key levels, what happened at trend line breaks, or what happened at key level breaks. I saw what number was actually moving the market or what not numbers moving the market, right? The 100 and 200s, all noise. But when the 400 comes, I open my eyes, it makes a move or it doesn't make a move or reverses. So that's how I was able to find the 400 number to be considered, to my eyes, as large volume. And it's different for everybody. For me, if you're following me and you like my strategy, and if all the personalities click, you like the way I teach, you like the way I scalp, you like the way I trade, you like my analysis, you like my bias, then that's for you, right? But to determine that 400 is a whale, that's how you do it. And I would like to see, and that's why I opened up all this free education. I would like to see, I would like to see my uh, gold snipers. I would like to see my ES snipers. I would like you to tell us what are considered whales, right? And we exchange information. That's what a Discord is supposed to be, right? We bounce ideas off each other. Right. I might start you off in the right direction, but then ultimately, the way you decide to trade and the way you decide to take the trades and your reasoning could be different from mine, right? I show you my way. You could agree to disagree, and then we talk about it. And that's the reason, or one of the reasons why I open up Discord. We can bounce ideas off each other. It's not just AAD model and yeah, that's it. But then it's very hard for a strategy. If your strategy works, then you know, let us know what your conditions are, what your confluences are, what you're looking for, what your context is, what your mean reversion, your trending. Like you have to tell us. Like you, we can weed off all of the traders that don't really trade daily. I can weed them off in a couple of minutes. Okay. Will you like trade breakouts? All right. What do you try? What you trading? Candlesticks? You trading patterns? Do you understand why we have these patterns or not? Can you show your settings and show what you look for before getting on a trade? Yeah, settings are in the Discord. What I look for is also on the Discord before getting on trade. And also, if you watch all the lives, it's the same reiteration. This is just a different day with the same setups every day. And yeah, I was only looking for whales. Didn't care if it had an imbalance. Now I know to look for. Oh, sorry. Yeah. I mean, you don't have to look for an imbalance with the whale, but you have to look at if it's 400 and above, you have to look at it, no matter what. If no imbalance or imbalance, you have to make a decision. Mm. It's starting to reject aggressive up moves. Yeah, coming back down. Okay. Fellow Greek. Yeah, Greeks are in the building, bro. I love to see it. Love to see all the Greeks in the building, bro. Not to sound ignorant or whatever, but I have no idea on Greek culture. I don't even think I know a Greek. No. So I am like fresh. I've never been to Greece or whatever, but it's great to see that my content's been hitting Greece, man. Great to see. It's best to stick to one. Go to current action, price action, bro. They kicked me out of bold. Okay. Let's see if ChatGPT can write code to only see the ladder on the candles when a whale appears. I mean, good luck with that one. Now I'm on ESSP if I want to look for money. I try everything image. Lord. Yo, Holy Ghost, I think you're just a troll, bro. It's, it's like commenting, commenting on every fucking thing. Hold on, let me look at the Discord and then yeah, we'll end the live. Um, your system and alerts are fantastic. Thank you. What do you what do you wait, what do you by location and confluence section of your trade cap? What do you what? Hmm? Okay. There's key level indicator. I mean, to make it easy. I think he's asking like what kind of like key levels are or location for confluences. What key levels do you look at as a confluence to your system? Probably what he's saying. Mhm. Yeah, it's on Discord. On my order flow strategy. It's all free. It's all free. Yeah, yeah. About to be. Did I do 1 hour? Yeah, 1 hour and 17, man. Yo, I'm trying to make these like lives like really long and informative, and really get to the gist of what I'm looking at. Um, and then when these people ask, "Oh, what is your strategy? What are you doing? What do you look for?" Bro, look at the fucking lives because the lives show you what I look for on a daily basis, and there's no shortcuts, bro. Right? You want to learn? You want to learn the right way. There's no hand-me-down shit. This is step one. This is step two. Bullshit. Right? You gotta be in the markets every day. You gotta take Discord. You gotta look at all the people that respond. Um, all of my trade recaps, market analysis, all my videos. Take it into account. Forward test it with the group. Um, talk on the group chat, on the traders chat. Be live every day. Ask questions. Like this is not like how you earned it. You got you know what I mean? You guys are all the people asking like the yo, show me where do I begin? Where do I start? Yo, you guys didn't earn it. Yo, where do I look for the volume profile settings? You ain't earn it. Y'all just joined the Discord and just went straight to traders chat and just yo, where the volume, where the settings at, where the whale alerts. Come on, man, gotta earn it. Gotta earn it, guys. And that's the last thing I believe with you guys. Gotta earn it. Um, you forward test every day. You gotta be with the markets. You gotta be in tune every day. You know your setups. You gotta know your setups when you see it or when you not see it. Um, and I'm not gonna tell you no psychology shit. Believe in yourself, have a right mindset, because this is not what it is, right? What I teach you is not mindset stuff. What I teach you is numbers are in front of your fucking face. Make a fucking decision. Like right now, make a decision on a 1 minute candle. The numbers are in your face. Make a fucking decision. Right? No psychology. You make a decision and you follow, absorption or aggression in the direction you want it to go, and it doesn't happen your way. It doesn't happen your way. Right? It's not psychology. It's not a mindset. Unless you don't know fucking school level math. It's just like right in front of you. You see it, you take it or not. Right? That's what I'm gonna leave you with. Um, Forget about all that psychology stuff people talk to you about. I mean, the only psychology part of it, if you're trading and it's your only income, and you're like banking on if I'm gonna pay my fucking electricity bill or my rent from this prop firm, or I put fucking 5,000 in one account and that's gonna pay all my bills. Right? That's the psychology part of it because you're on pressure. You are on pressure to make dues for the month, right? You should be only trading shit that you could be afford to lose, right? It's not gonna hurt you. Not gonna hurt you, right? For me, well, I'm not gonna tell you my story in live, but if you're on a Discord, you know my story, and if you want to learn more about my story, glad to tell you my story. But to each their own their story. What I'm telling you is, um, psychology part is only if you are banking on your trades to pay your bills. Please do not do that. Um, Trading is supposed to add an addition to whatever you're making. And if it's a skill you already mastered, could be your main income, and then you choose to do whatever you want. Do the trading, use your daily capital or daily gains um, to invest into your long-term business or rentals. There's other ways of making money. Mm. This is just one way. So don't please, if it's only your only way, you're trying to pay the bills, that's the only psychology part of it. Other than that, numbers in your face, make a decision, not psychology. It's just uh, interpretation. Uh, you know, math is mathing, right? At the end of the day. So, guys, yeah, I gave you plenty of gems on this live. I am on spring break with the kids this week. It doesn't matter. I don't know when I'm gonna go back on live, but I'll be on Discord daily. And I will trade live daily. Sometimes on my phone. We'll see. But yeah, just hit me up, guys. Questions. I'm out. Um, and we'll talk soon on the next live. See you guys. Peace.